Hey everyone, my name's Amber.
I'm Charisse.
And we're back with another reaction video. Today we're doing I'm Mori, doing Crawling.
Yep, and it's Cover Wednesday.
Yep. So it's covering Linkin Park in Russian.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. Because there's two different vocal styles, and we know she could probably do both, but it's going to be interesting how she does it.
Yeah.
How she incorporates Mike and Chester. And, well, in Russian too.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see and hear.
Like, it's always interesting because what covers other languages, like I've always say, it's like you're going for the meaning, you're going for exact translation, how you're keeping the proper rhythm. It's always interesting how people do that. It'd be nice to sit down with one of these cover artists that do it, like Russian covers or any other language covers, and hear their thought process.
Yeah.
So, let's get to this. No idea what those are saying.
Do we have the subtitles?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just
снова погружает меня в бездну, съедает, дурманит, и в этом хаосе я навсегда исчезну. Я сломлен, не знаю, как потерял контроль, застрял в этих стенах. Нету сил спробовать себя обрести, за это свою душу достать. Знакомая мне боль разбудит страх. Дрожью во мне проснутся тираны, гибну в пустоте, в иллюзии обмана. Беспокойство постоянное терзает, тревожит, сбивает, и против воли за собой я наблюдаю отовсюду. Я не знаю, как потерял контроль, застрял в этих стенах. Нету сил спробовать себя обрести, за это свою душу достать. Знакомая мне боль разбудит страх. Дрожью во мне проснутся тираны, гибну в пустоте, в иллюзии обмана. Дрожью во мне.
Okay, I hate to stop it, but like, there's really no good spot at this point.
Yeah, it is really hard. I do like that they have clips from the original music video.
Yeah, I
in
do
there.
too. I don't know if she did it on purpose or not, but I like that she's bleach blonde, reminiscent of Chester.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have the same hair, color hair, and everything.
I don't know if it's probably just the translations that we're getting, the auto translates. That's not right.
I was like, that is not right. And I was looking at it. I was like,
I mean, a couple words line up right, but and a couple phrases a meaning or two might come through, but overall, it's not lining up.
the auto translate thing is not right. But at least we know the words already.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not really sure, like, what she is saying in Russian, like, how she's doing it, like...
Yeah. If anyone is familiar with, like, Russian and can tell us, like, if she's doing, like... She's probably keeping the meaning, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
While trying to keep the same rhythm.
I mean, that's what we were guessing the was that Svetlana one too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you really do want the meaning is like the most important. Word for word, I mean, yeah, that's good and all, but that is harder in other languages.
Mm-hmm. What I would probably do would take word for word translation and try to keep it, like, change the words around a little bit so it makes sense.
Yeah, get it as close as possible while making sense, you know. But yeah, this one's really good because she's like, yeah, she's eyes like more yelly throughout, but then she did have like areas because you know there's during highly emotional areas she was like more yelly because she was more, that's the more anger and frustration. But then she had the areas where she was like more like contemporary and like her more pretty sound.
Yeah, she's keeping to the very spirit of the song. Like when it's supposed to be yelly, it's yelly. When it's supposed to be soft and more sweeter, it's softer and sweeter.
Yeah, and then she even has areas where she's like doing a little bit of a rap in there too.
Yeah, that's where Mike works.
The Mike's part, like,
my only concern is like I feel like it's a little too low. Maybe it's just because I'm not familiar with Russian, so the words are kind of getting lost in the background. But I felt like that person was just a little low for my taste. Because Mike was almost equal to Chester,
yeah,
maybe a tiny bit lower in the original, but like. Yeah, this one just feels... That's my only criticism of this. Otherwise, I like everything.
Yeah, I mean, it is hard when we don't, like, understand the language, so we're not as familiar. But, yeah, I agree. Maybe just a little bit higher during that more rapping area, because she is really talented that she's doing, like, 3 different styles in this, because she has to play 2 people to do 2 people's parts.
Yeah. Well, let's continue. Looks like she's mostly bleach blonde in most of her stuff, so... But it works in this video.
Yeah. It did work. And then I like the little... When they kept showing little clips of Chester and like...
Yeah. Like, I wonder how she got, I guess, fair use. Since she was very transformative with the video, since it was mostly her just sprinkling in the original. Sprinkling
the clips in there. Yeah, probably. And plus she's pretty big.
541K, that's decent size.
I'm just saying. Compared to us, I'm
that's
just
like
saying.
100 times our size, so.
So, you know, it's probably a little easier for her to get around, like, copyright claims and things. But yeah, this was really good. Like, she was really putting so much emotion in it.
Yeah, definitely felt like she was keeping the same tone for this song, like, in her emotions. Like, she was really getting into... Almost like she studied, like, how Chester was portraying the emotions in the original.
Yeah, and, you know, probably really looked at the lyric... Because that is really hard to translate from English to Russian, like, getting that. Mm-hmm. So then she could really think about how she feels in each part. Yeah,
because, like, English to, like, German would be a little easier since English has got a lot of Germanic in it.
That's true.
So... Some languages are easier than others.
Yeah, it just kind of depends. But yeah, you know, the music was obviously pretty much the same.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how much of it she took directly from the thing, because I saw she had an actual drummer.
Yeah, she did. I was like...
That Tashdrummer. So I don't know if it was, like, all composed by her, or... And it's all in Russian, so I can't read it.
Yeah, we'd have to, like...
Translate
it later to see if, like, she had somebody doing that, or if she just, like, took the direct from, like, the direct...
a lot of cover artists just take, like,
the music.
The instrumental versions.
The instrumental, yeah. That makes sense. Unless you have somebody that can compose you something.
Yeah, and then you gotta make sure you try to change it up a little bit if you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
But the drummer seemed spot on. Like, I honestly could not tell that that he was actually playing because it was so spot on.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was so similar. Like, I couldn't tell if he did change anything up or anything. If he did, they're very subtle changes. But yeah, this was really good. I think she found those really high emotional areas, and then I do like when she takes it down a bit. She just has a really beautiful voice.
Mm-hmm.
And she
really does.
She could do all the styles. And a little bit of rap, too, so that was cool.
Yeah. I'm glad that she did that crossover with Violet, I believe it was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Love all these other language covers. Wish we could find some more, because it's mostly just Russian. We don't really have any in any other language.
Yeah, I don't... yeah. Well, there might be one other one we did in another language. I have to look.
Maybe we'll talk to... send a message to...
Wait, we did German. Who was that one guy? I can't remember now. But, yeah, we haven't done that many.
Yeah, we could, see if maybe send a message to Andra, see if she could compose a cover in, don't even know what the official language of Romania is.
I'd have to, you can look it up, because I don't know.
Like, whatever her native language is.
That would be cool. If she felt comfortable enough doing that.
Because that would be really interesting, because... Romanian language is Romanian. That would make sense.
That makes sense. Just didn't think...
It was a little too makes sense. I was expecting something a little weirder, but, yeah, that'd be interesting, like... Because then taking it into a classical style would be interesting, too. Because that's what she really is good at, is her classical. So maybe we'll reach out to her, because we're patrons, so...
Yeah, maybe we'll see if she would feel comfortable doing that. But yeah, back to this one.
Yeah, this was just really good overall. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, this was really enjoyable. And it's just interesting to, like, hear it in a different language and, like, the phrasing and everything.
Mm-hmm. Even though stuff got lost in the translation.
Yeah.
Thanks, Google.
Yeah, thanks, Google, for not being accurate. But it just was... it would be interesting to see, like, how close it is. But yeah, if anybody knows, like... Mm-hmm. That's, familiar with Russian and everything. But yeah, this was really good. I'm going to give this an 8.6.
I would agree 8.6. This was really well done. And we'll definitely be coming back to her eventually. Just got to keep remembering her, because so many cover artists. What, you sent me how many?
I'd say like 60, and those are just the smaller ones. Obviously, we got our big ones that I didn't put on there, but the big bands.
Was it 60?
Yeah, I think it was about 60.
Yeah, it was 60. Damn. So, always looking for more cover artists. We got to try to make sure we get back to some of them. But, especially ones with doing other languages would be interesting too, to add to our collection.
Yeah, because we don't have a whole lot. So yeah, definitely would like more, even in English ones. I mean, because it's always nice when you see like them doing collabs, because then we're like, oh, I have like, even though we haven't, some of those 60 we haven't actually done yet separately. I just have them on there because they've done collabs with people that we listen to.
Well, we're definitely going to try to get some, suggestions are always welcome, so... please check out links in the description footage of video and all of our social media.
And we just want to let you know that both our Patreon and PayPal are now open, but we would like you to check out our community tab to see our new song length guidelines for our PayPal.
Until next time, bye!
Bye!